evening and welcome to another edition of a Sports Desk. Joining me in the studio this evening is my colleague. I've been missing in action for some time, so I have to apologize. My colleague been holding the fort down, Paul on the ball. And with us we have some people that's going to be talking about soccer in a few minutes. So I just want to introduce my co-host, Paul.
Good evening, Carl. Good evening, everyone. Great to be here.
And in the studios with us we have a gentleman by the name of Alex Green and a young lady by the name of Dawn Crab Herbert. And welcome to you guys to the show this evening.
A pleasant good evening.
Now, you guys have been hearing a lot of story about the Nation Cups that's supposed to be coming up this weekend. Actually, it's on Sunday. I'll have the lady in charge explain it to you. Dawn?
Pleasant good evening, one and all. We're here tonight to remind everyone about the Soccer Nations Cup this Sunday, 14th of September, on the A.O. Shirley Recreation Ground. We're inviting one and all to come out and support the nations that will be playing on Sunday. The games start at 10 o'clock sharp. We'll have a brief ceremony beginning at 9 to recognize the nations and give them honor, and we'll kick off the games 10 o'clock. The nations are Jamaica, St. Lucia, St. Vincent, the BVI, and Guyana.
And yes, there you have it, guys. 5 teams in the nations right now. I think she started with 5 teams, and as she said, the games kicks off this Sunday. They start at the opening ceremony starts at 9. Games kicks off at 10. The teams are once again Jamaica, St. Vincent, St. Lucia, Guyana, and the BVI. So we're encouraging one and all to come out and support the nations and the soccer tournament. Dawn or Alex, you might be able to help us. What can we expect of this weekend?
A lot of action. Fun filled.
Okay, and then which nation are you representing?
I'm not playing.
Oh, okay.
One of the organizers, so.
Okay. So tell us a little bit of how this all got started.
Well, this is about myself, Don, and Savage. We came together, and the Nation Cup was held 2 years back in Virgin Garden. We decided that we need to set a new trend. Since it was started and no one picked it up, we decided to just revive the whole thing, bring in some innovative people and different ideas.
Okay, I see you met up with the sports lady, Miss Dawn Crab Herbert. She's involved in just about every sport that's going on right now. I think we need to probably find a spot for her sometime somewhere in the government and my colleagues' department. But yes, Dawn, tell us how you got involved in all of this.
Well, Mr. Green and Max Savage came to me and after I did the Love Your Body Run Walk, and said that they're interested in having a Nations Soccer Cup and they wanted to be an annual event, and immediately I was interested, and I said yes, it's something that I would love to do. I'd love to assist and making sure that we get the correct endorsements of all the governing bodies, because we want it to be under proper organized and proper scrutinized regulations. And we got the BVI Football Association to endorse the event as an annual event on their calendar every Easter, and we will be having the very first P2W Nations Soccer Tournament this Sunday coming.
Now, if you guys are just joining us, our numbers on the screen for texting and calling, they are 541-6709. If you want to reach us, you can call us. My colleague Paul will be manning the phones and the texts. I just want to big up our sponsors for making this possible. Lime, Play to Win, of course, right here. Rotown Wholesale and Speedies. I see this Nation Soccer Cup has a bunch of sponsors also. I think I can run them off for you a little quick. Lime, which is one of the major sponsors. YCCS, Rosie's House and Home, Bucks Wholesale, BCQS, Market in Motion, Joma and Easy Pay, Harney's, Dixie's, STO Enterprises, of course, Play to Win, Speedies, and Rotown Wholesale. That's a lot of sponsors, Don. You really did your work. You really did your homework on this one.
Well, we want to make sure that the event is an event that you're going to talk about for a long time.
Now, I know you have some of the other players from the nations are here, so we're going to be switching in and out, giving you guys a chance to see some of the other players from the different nations. She has them on board, and they'll be coming in as we go through a segment. I noticed my colleague has not been saying much this evening. I'm wondering if a cat has his tongue this evening.
No, I'm waiting for you to do your. This is a great job this evening. I didn't want to jump in and let you. To see you're doing great, so I was waiting for my turn.
Okay, your turn is here.
Oh, well, actually, as I was listening to Dawn, I was quite impressed at the work that she's put in to get football. I know football is not her background at all. I was quite impressed, Dawn, and you've worked really hard to get your sponsors. What was your motivating factor to work with football, and how did you acquire so many sponsors?
He's asking you to let the cat out of the bag, right?
Well, like anything, you have to be able to give something if you want something back in return. And one of the things that the sponsors, I realize, are interested in is we just ask for their money, and that's it. It stops there. And
easy as that?
I promise my sponsors that once they get on board with us, I will make sure that their brand will be recognized in everything that we do, and I'm going to give them proper coverage and proper recognition in everything and all the events that we're having, because you want to make sure that you get the mileage for your money, and that is one of the things we're going to make sure that we do for our sponsors. Give them the mileage for taking part and making sure that the community knows that these sponsors are very much interested in the growth of sports here in the BVI.
And that's the reason why I asked you that question, Dawn, in fact, because that was the answer I wanted to hear. Because there are many people who tell me, well, there are no sponsors there, they can't find sponsors, nobody wants to sponsor, the economy, worldwide is bad. And I'm saying once you go to sponsors and let them know what it is that you want, and you work along with them, you'll get results, and and things can get done. So, as Roy Picklebrand would say, kudos to play to win.
No, I also, Don, I might be able to ask Mr. Green this. I know Virgin Gorda has a lot of soccer players. What can we expect out of Virgin Gorda?
Well, basically, two teams from VG is Guyana and St. Lucia. And the guys, they're training, I think they're prepared, and they're going to give a good show.
And Don, mileage coming from Virgin Gorda, how is that?
It must. Virgin Gorda is the birth of the Nations Cup.
Okay.
One of the things that we have done is we have organized an exhibition game with women's. There will be a women's team coming from Virgin Gorda. We'd like to thank publicly the BVI Football Association for assisting us in getting the team over here. And they're going to be playing against the women of the BVI so that we will get the exposure for the women team.
And
the women team.
Is that before? Is that a game before?
That is going to be the game just before the finals.
Okay. And how do we get? Is there special prices and transportation or anything like that getting back and forth from Virgin Gorda?
Well, of course, we have organized with Speedy is going to be doing a round trip ticket for $25 for all persons coming to the Nations Cup on that day. You can jump on Speedy's and they will bring you over. Once you get to the dock, I have arranged for a shuttle service. It's going to take you from the dock to the field. It's at $3 per person. And after the game, there will be a shuttle service taking you from the field to Beef Island at $5 per person. So you don't have to worry about how you're going to get back. There will be transportation there for you, and we're going to make sure that everyone is covered. So once again, if you don't feel like walking, once you come over on the boat, there's a shuttle service there at a minimum cost of $3 to take you to the A.O. Shirley grounds. And once the games have finished that evening, we have organized for the same shuttle service to take you to Beef Island to get back to Virgin Gorda.
So there you have it, folks. I mean, she just much has covered everything. You don't have any excuse whether you're Virgin Gorda and the Gorda Just Van Dyke. We don't have the shuttle from West Indies. But Virgin Gorda, you certainly are covered. Two teams you said is coming from Virgin Gorda, Guyana and
St. Lucia.
So we're looking forward to that. St. Vincent, Jamaica, and BVI, I guess those are the guys that's going to be here. So they have to defend the soil, the Tortola soil. So I'm looking forward to seeing some great soccer. Like I said, the last time I had soccer in here, I had a young team. Was it Savage we were talking with?
It was Mark
Okay,
Savage.
yeah,
It
Savage.
was Mark Savage.
You were here last time we had a young team. I told you we were going to beat up on you, and they did beat up on you.
They
So,
did.
So, what could we expect this time, Paul?
Well, it'll be interesting. We also had the Golden Boots man who was here the last time, and Mark has said that he is going to be playing for Jamaica this time.
Oh, so he's playing for
So they should be interested. The Jamaica team should be stronger this time because they'll be rooting and pulling for all the players from all the other teams who normally play elsewhere. So that should be quite interesting. So I'm going to pick Jamaica as probably being the favourites, although they are not the defending champions. I understand the defending champions, is it Guyana or St. Vincent? St. Vincent. St. Vincent. St. Vincent are the defending champions. And so the Jamaicans certainly have a point to prove, but I just have a funny feeling that the Jamaicans are going to be going in there as a slight favourites. Although the Vincentians, with some, they have some, like Wendell Williams and people like that, they have a couple of really strong players. You can expect that. But I don't want to steal their thunder because I gather some of them are here to talk about their games themselves. So we're looking forward to hear from them.
Now, on that note, guys, we're going to take a short break. When we come back, we're going to have some of the other nations' players in here trying to do their bragging rights. So we'll take a break and we'll be right back with a word from our sponsors.
Sports Desk is sponsored by Lime, the better, faster 4G network.
Welcome back, guys. If you're just joining us in the studio, we're talking soccer this evening. And before we go back into soccer, I just want to mention congratulations to our Carifta team for showing that well done in the Carifta Games in the Bahamas just the other day. I want to congratulate all the athletes, coaches, supporters who was there representing us. Also, I think we have Public Service Week that's going on right now. There's a couple of games that's going on if you guys are out there. I think in the multipurpose, we're supposed to be playing basketball this evening. And for all those athletes that we have abroad in track and field that's doing pretty good, I just want to congratulate them and big them up. Let them know that we're here supporting and giving them recognition. In the studios this evening also with us, we have two new faces. We have Fitzroy Daly from Jamaica and Ruben Stubai from Guyana. Stoby from Guyana. Welcome to the show, guys. Good evening.
Good evening.
Now, Fitzroy, Jamaica.
Yes, sir.
Talk to me.
Well, I'm here to represent Jamaica. Our team didn't do so well in the last Nation Cup. We have a bunch of talent, but we fell out in the first stage. This year, it's something different. I'm bringing a new light to it.
You've got new players on the team or the same team?
I would say yes. Basically, we have a few new players. But we still have a bunch of talent and we can deal with it.
Have you brought the old, more established, the players on your side, like the Golden Boots man, Garnet Ferron? Is Ferron on your team?
No.
See, Mr. Ferron said that without him on your team, you're going to struggle to win.
No, I don't think so. We have a bunch of good players. No.
Good players?
Yeah, we have.
Well, the last time I saw you on the field, last time I saw you were walking with crutches. Have you recovered it?
Well, God is great, so I guess with him, anything is possible.
So you'll be playing this weekend?
Surely.
Okay.
Confident.
Now, Mr. Ruben, tell us about your team, Guyana.
Well, a lot of people don't think that we play football. I think a lot of people have this perception that we, just strong at cricket. But I think people need to know that we actually share a border with Brazil. So we're very passionate about football, and we definitely want to show the Virgin Islands and a lot of people here that we can handle ourselves in a beautiful game.
Right. I heard you mention a country like Brazil. I was just doing some studying on a country like Brazil. When you hear the name Brazil, you think about soccer.
Well, there you go. I think shooting at the ball. I think in cricket.
Yeah, so it'd be interesting to see your team show up and playing. This will be the first time you guys participating.
I'm not too certain if that's the case, but if it is, well, then we definitely want to make a good first impression.
There you go.
Also, I noticed your hairstyle is like Sunil Narayan. so you got the full cricket look.
That was actually supposed to be David Villa.
Okay, all right. So I got that wrong.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Barcelona.
So what position do you play?
I'm actually a utility player, but I tend to be favored in the left back position. Okay. I like to run forward, so I'm
like
aggressive.
Midfield kind of thing.
Yeah.
Midfield.
Now, Mr. Ruben, you guys haven't played Guyana before, right? You haven't had the opportunity to.
This is Mr. Ruben.
Sorry, no.
That's Fitzroy.
Mr. Fitzroy, sorry.
Yeah,
Mr. Fitzroy. Have you guys ever played a Guyana team to your knowledge?
Well, I would say playing Guyana, no, as a nation, no. But we played soccer against Guyana team, like, you know, full-blown Guyanese playing against, you know, our team, which is basically with mixed with St. Vincent. You have guys from like Dominic and stuff like that. But yeah, we play against them before, yeah.
So what do you think the talent look like?
Well, you have good players on both sides, but on the day, you know, the better man will go through.
That's right.
And that's the Guyana, you think?
No. While I'm playing, you know, it's a different ball game. It's very difficult for them to beat us.
Well, it's interesting talk, man.
He's trying to trash talk to you, but I know you.
Yes, but you know, we try to be modest and definitely want to show what we can do on the field. You know, not trying to preempt anything too much, but I definitely know that we have a lot of quality players, persons who would have even had some national experience back home. Mm-hmm. So it's good to know that we have experienced players mixed with some, you know, very fast and youthful players. So I definitely feel that we have an opportunity to really do well and, you know, hopefully win the Nations Cup. And it would be such a great final if we can reach Jamaica. It's probably kind of coincidental that both of us are here. We might be the finalists.
It doesn't appear as if Mr. Fitzroy Daly was listening to you and you sort of dropped the point that Guyana is right on the border of Brazil. I pick up on that one.
We know profess to play Brazilian football. The standard, obviously, they're you know, up there in the world. Yeah. But we have a lot of players that play on the border. Sometimes we have teams coming over, not as much as I believe we should. I really think that we should actually be a part of CONMEBOL rather than CONCACAF.
We
would have had Brazil coming over to play with us. But you know, we are passionate too. We share Brazil's glory wherever they go as, you know, as neighbors, and we try to, you know.
But let me ask a question. When you guys had the opportunity to play in the Nation Cups, I mean, how did that come about for you guys? I mean, how did you feel about that?
Well, we definitely, you know, welcome the idea. I think everybody, no matter where you go, you're always proud, you know, to represent your country. And even though it's not an official, you know, national competition,
right?
We still feel pride to know that we can represent our country, and there'll be persons there who would be depending on us to do the flag well. We're taking this very big, you know.
Well, it's not one of the league games, but it certainly is the only game that I'm aware of where you can represent your country.
Exactly, and I think that is why I think persons would definitely want to seize that opportunity. At least they can say, well, you know what, I played for Jamaica, I played for Guyana, and in the case of Guyana, we won.
Now, are you wearing your national colors? Are you going to be wearing the Guyana national colors, the uniform that you're wearing?
I would imagine so. This is not the uniform. I haven't actually seen the uniform.
I thought this was a Jamaica uniform. I know Ghana came with something similar to that a week before last, so I thought it looked like something he was wearing.
Yeah, the flag is mixed with green and stuff like that.
That's
so,
right.
You know, it's a super color on both sides.
So Guyana wears green too?
Yes.
Yes. I'm not certain what colors our team has decided to go with. Obviously, our flag contains 5 colors.
Right,
so
right. Red is in there, but isn't there, of course.
Now, for the voter, you guys who want to say something to the listening audience out there who's just joining us about coming out to the games, anything. I mean, for you, I guess you would call all the Guyanese, let them know that you need the support, and you would be the Jamaicans, right?
Yeah, definitely.
So go ahead, here's your chance.
Firstly, I would want to say, you know, this event is a big event here in the BVI. The last time this event came, you know, it's like we had like over like 1,000 or more spectators. We had a lot of people came over from Tatola to VG. It was a beautiful event, and this year it's going to be, you know, something more beautiful. You know, we have a big stand and we have a large ground for this event. So I know that, you know, the public come out again and see a good show. It's football all day. It's going to be there.
reiterating what Mr. Daly said, I did do some research about the tournament, and what I understand is that it was very popular. I'm very surprised that it was continued. So I'm happy to know that these organizers have decided to revive the Nations Cup. And while I would invite all of the Guyanese to come out, I would definitely would want everyone to come out, because like I said, we want to show that we can not just play cricket. We know a thing or two about football. So.
I thought you were going to invite all the Guyanese ladies out.
Yes, that is a must.
Then the guys to bring their drinks out there.
Yes, we need all the support we can get. So, yes.
But Paul, they also said something too, I think we need to make mention that they're going to be soccer all day. The game starts from 10 o'clock and it runs all the way down, I think, until 8 p.m. according to the organizer. So they soccer all day. There's 5 teams and they soccer all day. So you guys, if you miss one game, you come back, you see another games. I think the games are played 50 minutes, I think they said. Is it 50 minutes? 50 minutes per game.
They're shortened version of each game, yes.
Exactly. So
I think the final would be
full length.
Full length game.
Right.
Full length. So we can look forward to that. Like I said, the games are nice, short and quick. So it's pure talent that you're looking at and pure skill. So we expect you guys to come out and join. Like I said, if you're just joining us, our number is to call 541-6709. Text is the same thing. If you guys want to send a text, talk to these guys, shout them up, we'd appreciate it if you can do so. But before we do that, we have to go to another break. So I just want to, Paul, anything before we go to the break?
Well, we just want to thank our sponsors as usual for, supporting us, Rotown Wholesale, Play to Win Live, and Speedy. So it's going to get the Virgin Gorda crew across here, which is St. Lucia and Guyana, over to the big game on Sunday. So we'll stick and stay. We'll be right back after this break.
Sports Desk is sponsored by Lime, the better, faster 4G network.
Welcome back, guys. If you're just joining us, we're talking soccer, Nation Cups this weekend. 5 teams, Jamaica, St. Vincent, St. Lucia, Guyana, and BVI, we're vying for the champions of the Nation Cup this weekend. The game starts at 10 a.m. and there's soccer all day. The opening ceremony starts at 9, where we'll have a little brief opening ceremony. Play to Win is the organizer, along with her team. Her sponsors are Lime, YCCS, Rosie's House and Home, Bucks Wholesale, BCQS, Market in Motion, Joma Easy Pay, Harney's, Dixie's, STO Enterprises, Speedy's, Rotown Wholesale, and of course, Play to Win. Now joining us in the studio, the man himself. You guys probably know this guy.
One of the original guys from the quartet.
There you go. And no other than Savage. Mr. Mark Savage. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Good night, gentlemen. Good night, viewers.
And of course, we have back along with the main organizer here, Ms. Dawn Crab Herbert.
There you go.
Good night again.
I didn't forget the crab.
Now, Mr. Paul, you had a question for Mr. Savage?
Well, I was just a little worried there because, we were talking about different teams, the Virgin Islands, We are the original Virgin Islands. I hear Carl B. We are the Virgin Islands.
It said so in his passport, okay?
Okay, right. I'm saying our team is the Virgin Islands team.
Right.
Then there's Guyana.
Not BVI. Okay.
Then there's Guyana, who is out of Virgin Gorda. Then is St. Vincent, who are the defending champions. There is St. Lucia, who is coming across from Virgin Gorda. And then, of course, the underlying favorites are really Jamaica. And I met a good friend of mine at the supermarket the other day, and he said, listen, if he's playing, they're guaranteed to win. So I'd like to know, why he's not on the team. Why is my buddy Mr. Gallon not on the team? I'm very concerned, and so is he.
But he just said...
No, he said off the air. No discussion here.
Honestly, I haven't gotten the opportunity to get to Mr. Fern to see if he's interested in playing.
Oh, he's very interested.
He's very interested.
Yes,
I'll see what I could do over the weekend.
I would be very grateful if you could get him. I'm looking forward to seeing him in the final. He's a utility player. He can bring
in the finals, so you're sure that Jamaica's going to be there?
Jamaica will be in the finals. Oh, no doubt.
Miss Organizer, what is your take on this?
I'm hoping to see the BVI.
Thank you. Virgin Islands.
The Virgin Islands.
The Virgin Islands.
I am hoping to see the Virgin Islands.
Against Jamaica.
But we beat them already. Mr. Savage, did you remember those licks?
No comment.
That is 17 dollars.
I'm trying to, you know, bring back something to you.
I see that. I see that.
I was off island.
I understand.
I heard the news.
I understand. Yeah.
Nevertheless,
I heard it was a very good game.
so we're looking for the Virgin Islands versus Jamaica in the finals, and Garnet Fern coming in on the second half and doing his.
And maybe taking it home
Because,
first.
well, he actually told me he had a special pair of gloves that he has to wear
But
for
you know,
the event.
we went to see him with the gloves and he didn't wear those gloves.
Always comes out decking.
Yes, he does always come out there. And that is the ambience of the whole thing. So we need to have him there.
I'll get to him. I'll get to him.
I would appreciate that.
Tell us your capacity of why you're here now.
Pardon me?
Tell us why you're here.
Well, I'm here.
Yes. I know you say you're not
Affiliated with
yes.
the Jamaicans as per se of the Nations Cup Day.
Yes,
I mean,
but
I'm organizer for the team, but I'm fully on board with Play to Win
okay.
as our supporting partner in organizing this competition.
Good.
Excellent, excellent.
Good.
That was clear enough to me.
Yes. So he has nothing to do with your young man trying to get on his team, okay?
Yeah, but he well, he said he'll do that on the side. He'll get his to coach or whoever. That
Okay,
you know,
good.
I'm part organizer of the
Have you
team.
ever saw him play?
I've seen Mr. Savage play many times, actually. Many times.
Was he playing when he was a Rasta or as a ball head?
He was playing before he had locks. When he, in his younger days, prior to Loxon, he was actually a very good player.
Yes, I saw him a couple of times, yes.
Yeah.
And I must say that he could have kicked a ball a little bit.
He has put on a bit of weight since then.
He put on a lot of weight.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good food. Good home.
But anyway, guys, if you just joined us once again, we're talking soccer, Play to Win, Nation Cup. Coming up this weekend, this Sunday actually, April 14th. 5 teams, 5 nations. Big game, soccer all day. Don, I guess you wanted to let us know how the timing of the games are, and I think we mentioned it, but I'm not sure you can correct us. The minutes of the games?
And is it a knockout competition or what?
How
the format is going to run?
With the 5 teams, it would be a round robin situation.
It's a round robin.
And then the top 2 teams win the most games, go to the finals.
So it's a round robin and the top 2 teams.
Yeah, everybody plays
so
everybody.
Everybody's going to play everyone.
Everybody's going to play everybody, and then the top 2 teams who win the most games goes to the final.
Okay, so that's.
We're hoping to get another team on board, but.
And the times for the games are 50 minutes. Is that correct?
50 minutes, yeah, 25 minutes and a half.
So who gets the bye? The defending champions get the bye in the first round?
I don't think so.
Well, if you have 5 teams, it means that the one team gets a bye in the first round.
Somebody has to get a bye.
Well, we'll see how I go. We'll see how I go on Sunday.
I mean, have you guys decided who plays the first game as yet?
Not yet. Sunday come, you know that.
Okay, so that's, I guess that is a secret. That's the surprise. Let's hope that BVI is not in the first game, but that is the surprise. If you guys come on Sunday, you get an opportunity to see who plays who, and.
But if there has to be a bye, the defending champions are the one that should get the bye.
But we don't have any defending champions. This is all new now.
This is brand new.
This is brand new. So
4 years I've been St. Vincent was still the defending champions.
Yeah, but this is all scratch now. This is brand new.
Well, I was just trying to help you.
Yeah, I realize you're trying to sneak something in there, Paul.
No, I'm trying to assist the organizers as they have 5 teams.
But they have that under control.
Yeah, I know.
If everybody plays everybody, I mean, somebody can lose. There must be a winner because there's no extra time. It's straight to penalty.
Okay, that's
how many times between games?
The breaks is going to be like 5 minutes. 5 minutes in between.
So once one game finished,
literally
5 minutes.
The next game should be on
so they should be warming up, ready to go.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, like they say, guys, soccer all day. Now, if you think the sun is too hot, walk with your parasol. You know, there will be drinks.
Drinks. There will be food. Go ahead, Miss
Herbert.
It is going to be a very fun-filled family event. There will be food, drinks, there will be entertainment. And I also want to mention, during one of the half times, Lime is going to do a soccer knockout competition for the audience. So if you feel like you can handle penalty kicks.
Well, it's not exactly a penalty kick. What we're going to be doing, I shouldn't let all these secrets out.
Yes, we know. We need to know because I may want to get in there.
What we'll be doing is we have
is there phones or anything
a small goal at one end of the 18-yard box, and then the ball will be placed on the other side of the 18-yard box, and you have to kick the ball from there in the goal. But once you miss, you're out.
Similar to penalty kicks.
Yeah, similar to penalty, but there's no goalie.
No, no goalie.
There's no goalie.
Okay.
Yeah,
so you have the option of doing it on your own.
Right.
Okay.
And it's 18 instead of 10.
For the audience to come and get involved.
And what is involved in that? What do we get?
They're going to be giving away a free cell phone.
Cell phone.
Paul, you need a phone still?
I always need a phone.
Also, Easy Pay will be there doing raffles.
Okay, Easy Pay also.
Yeah, they will have a young lady walking through the crowd and selling you tickets, and they have giveaways also, prizes and surprises.
No, I haven't heard you mention anything about the vendors. What is the ruling this evening for vendors?
The vendors are allowed, but it is at a cost. $75
how do they
for
get in touch?
vendors. They can get in touch with Play to Win Sports Store, 494-2071, and we will register you to be a part of the event.
And what's the cutoff time?
Saturday,
vendors?
6 o'clock.
Well, I remember Mark discussing the last time we were here how there's a strict cutoff time which has already gone.
Yeah, but that's for registration, but this is for,
I'm just
for
saying.
vendors.
I just remembered when the registration. I was talking to the vendors. I just want to come to that.
Yeah, that's
so
good.
did we stick to that?
Yeah, we did stick to that.
We did, and that,
yeah.
So that's fine. Okay.
So you're saying the vendors have the opportunity to come up until 6 on Saturday.
6 on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
To take part in, to be a part of the event.
Okay. Vendors, if you're interested, Play to Win, Dawn, phone
Once
number,
again, it's 494-2071.
Until 6 p.m.
Yes, on Saturday.
Also, they can come. So after 6, they can't just walk in for the finals. Then, in other words, they can stay. They can come in anytime during the day up to 6 p.m.
No.
They can register. They have to register to be a part.
Right.
So they have until Saturday to register.
It's Saturday 6 p.m.
Yes.
You're thinking Sunday.
I was thinking Sunday 6 p.m.
Saturday 6 p.m.
They have until Saturday 6 p.m. to register.
So they can't register on the day.
No.
Too late.
Okay, there you have it, guys. If you want to be a part of what's going on this weekend, you have the opportunity to do so. Please contact Miss Crab Herbert. She said her phone number is 494-2071, and she'll give you the opportunity. It's $75 for a vendor if you guys are interested in being a part of this and selling what you have to offer. I know she also said for folks who are traveling from Virgin Gorda, there'll be transportation services to get you to the venue, and from the venue to the boat, which is going to be leaving at Trellis Bay. What time does that leave?
Usually 10 o'clock.
At the 10 o'clock ferry. So you have no excuse why you can't make it for you guys in Virgin Gorda. Like I said, this is something that has been done before on Virgin Gorda. Now it's being done here on Tortola. It's the first time it's been done. How many countries you guys had?
Had 4.
4 countries, so at least we up 1 now. Yeah. The Virgin Islands is included.
Well,
so that makes a difference.
The British boys, they wanted to be in it, but they didn't have enough numbers. So
okay.
Well, they feel really bad that they're not in it.
So did you lend us some of your people?
No.
As you can see, Mr. Savage really wants to win this thing. He's not letting up on anything this time because he really got a banging from some young kids, some young Virgin Island kids. So I can understand.
Well, he'll be meeting them again shortly, and of course we have, we have young Mr. Ruben Stobie with the Ghana team, and he had reminded everyone that they are actually on the border of Brazil. So they...
Mr. Savage, what do you expect? What do you expect?
Some serious licks on Mr. Mark Savage.
Yeah. And they expect to get licks from
let's listen to this comment.
Jamaica team.
And the only recourse is to have Mr. Fitzroy daily, and in the second half bring in Garnet Ferry, the relief man, the Golden Boots man, to revive them.
You really campaigning for this young
man? Garnet is my boy, man. I want Garnet inside.
He's really campaigning for this young man.
From the last.
But you have to understand, these guys are running with young bloods now, because we realize the old bloods that they had before got a licking from the
That's why you bring them in the second half.
Oh, okay.
You know, this is the reason why I'm not playing anymore. You know?
That's right. You bring it in the third half.
You have to know when they have the boots.
I have to know when to call it quits.
Yes.
Rick.
So again, Don, want to reiterate?
Yes, once again, we'd like to thank one and all in advance for coming out to P2W Nations Cup on Sunday, 14th of April at the A.O. Shawley Recreation Grounds. We will have a brief ceremony beginning at 9 o'clock in the morning, and the games start on time, 10 o'clock, goes all day. Come out and enjoy a fun family day with lots of food, drinks, entertainment, fun and activity. We're looking forward to seeing you there.
And if I must add, Don, I know we'll have picture taken there also. So if you want to get your picture taken, I know
with your team, with your family,
yes,
with any loved ones.
Photographers there. If you guys are interested in getting that, yes, that option is to you, and you might be able to collect it right there.
Before I was going to ask, are they going to print it straight away?
Right there.
I did that one year for the Cricket Association. It was a blast. People loved it. It was really big.
So come out and dress up, guys. Like I say, there's going to be photography there. You guys can get your pictures. The first P2W Nation Cups and the BVI. You know, you guys would, just might take away something with you.
And in fact, I have one of the photographs that I took in my office. So that's how powerful it is. That's 10 years on.
Picture doesn't lie. Pictures doesn't lie.
So I think that photograph is going to be big. It's going to be it's a great idea, though.
Now, are there going to be any T-shirts, any giveaways from the tournament? Anything? Mr. Savage, are you aware of any?
Not that I know of.
You guys are supposed to be advertising the P2W Nation. Come on now, look, you guys.
Printed on the uniform.
Are you guys?
Printed on the
Why is
uniform.
it that everybody always wants to give away?
Are you guys in the marketing area?
Don't worry.
I guess the second time around we would have that.
There'll be other events, so look out for play to win. It's just not stopping at football, so.
Yes, I'm aware of that.
Well, we also like to let everyone know that there is a cost to get to the event. It's $5 for
entry fee,
and kids under 10 are free.
Okay, great.
I'll be under 10 that day, guys.
These were the ideas.
Huh?
I thought you were 11.
I said I would be under 10 that day.
Okay, there you go. So I was wrong.
10, yes.
Good.
Yes, I can come with my small voice. But once again, guys, we come to a break in our segment. Paul?
Sure, we'll take a break for pause for a cause. We want to thank Roton Wholesale, Speedy's, Limes, and of course we have Play to Win here with us tonight, who have sponsored the Play to Win Nations Cup. And of course, the Jamaicans are pipped to win with the Garden Fern on this. So they can say, we'll be right back after the word sponsors.
Sports Desk is sponsored by Lime, the better, faster 4G network.
Welcome back, folks. If you just joined us once again, we're talking soccer. We're just about almost at the end of our program right now, and then in the studio with us, just joining us, is no other than the man himself,
Stephen Payne.
Stephen Payne.
Good night. Nice to be here.
I nearly said Stephen Powell.
No comment. No comment. I was programmed. Mr. Payne.
Yes, sir.
I know as a colleague of my dear lady, how did you guys manage to come up with this idea?
Well, I have heard Dawn said tonight many times before that she was approached by Savage and Mr. Green. And we all know that Dawn is a very resourceful person, a person who is aggressive. And well, all she wanted was the envelope to be open, and she ran with the ball.
That's right.
In order to play the game, you must have
balls to play.
Correct. So, soccer is a game that play with balls, and Dawn is have a lot of what should I say, drive to make sure that sports is taken to another level in BVI.
And for those who are listening, I will add to Mr. Payne to say that I do strongly believe that Dawn is a good example, and she's showing the way that things should be done if people want to get things done the correct way. And I have no doubt in my mind that she will reap the rewards that she is seeking to reap, but she will reap them doing things standard way. And if you listen to the amount of sponsors, call those sponsors again.
I'm trying to listen to you first before I call the sponsors. Are you trying to make a statement?
I just did. I said that the way that she is.
So you're telling the general public if they want to get anything done, they must follow the pattern of this young lady.
I'm saying that the pattern that she has formed is she has set the tone.
But it is so funny. I haven't seen Department of Youth Affairs and Sports.
Isn't that amazing? What does that tell you?
That is amazing.
What does that tell you?
It tells me that Youth Affairs and Sports is not a part of this.
Well, you need to.
They're not sanctioned by Youth Affairs. Dawn, is Youth Affairs and Sports sanctioned this?
I must say that they have, because I requested permission to Youth Affairs and Sports.
Oh, so they're not supposed to be listed on your.
No, we don't need to be listed because it shows people that you can go there and have functions without having the government involved, and that is what the government is trying to show.
Yeah, I do agree with you.
So I am very. That's why I'm saying that, and I'm publicly congratulating Dawn for going out there. I'm saying she will reap her just reward.
So as Mr. My co-host is saying, please don't come to the Youth Affairs of Sports looking for money. Try your best to get it done on your own, and then if you fail, then they will take up the slack. Is that so?
So Dawn, tell us about we have 10 minutes left.
Guys, if you have any chance to call, please call in now, because this is a hot topic right now. Our numbers to call is 541-6709. I'm in the studio with oh, wait a minute. This is about Trust Guy right now.
Yeah. So Dawn, tell us again about the event and what we can expect in the event.
Okay.
Once again, I would like to thank everyone for tuning in this evening. This is P2W's Nation Cup. It's happening this Sunday. It starts at 9 o'clock on the A.O. Shirley Recreation Ground. We'll have a very brief ceremony, and we're going to move straight into the games beginning at 10 o'clock. 5 teams: Jamaica, St. Lucia, St. Vincent, Guyana, and the BVI.
Virgin Islands, please.
The Virgin Islands, I beg your pardon.
Your sponsor.
And my sponsors are Lime, YCCS, Rosie's, House and Home, Bucks, Dixie's, STO Enterprises, Rotang Wholesale, Harney's, Joma, Play to Win, BCQS, and Rotang Wholesale.
Now, isn't that cool that she couldn't even remember all this? There's so many sponsors, Dawn couldn't even remember them all. She's getting a clap from her daughter on the side over there. Let's give her a clap with that.
No, before we go, Dawn, what can we expect again from Play to Win? Now that you have the Nation Cup that's up and coming, what is next from Play to Win?
Oh, we have a very full calendar.
And I realized that you had that calendar from a long time now.
Dawn, you look forward to Christmas?
So what can we expect?
Coming up after the Nations Cup, we're going to be doing father and son basketball tournament sponsored by Molten, Reebok, and the Play to Win Sports Store. We're also going to be doing shortly after that 3-on-3 basketball tournaments, FIBA authorized.
Okay, but you are aware that the league is going to be starting pretty soon?
Yes.
So is this done before the league?
The father and son is going to be done before the league, or in conjunction. We're not going to do anything outside of any federation or association. We have been endorsed by the Basketball Federation, and we're going to do whatever we need to do within the guidelines that they mandate to us. The 3-on-3 basketball is with the BVI Basketball Federation as enhancement of our athletes. And shortly coming up after that, we will be continuing beach volleyball with the BVI Amateur Volleyball Association.
Federation.
And just before we, I was just going to say before we finish, before we're out of time, people might be wondering, we didn't say what Steve's role was, but Steve is very much the right-hand man behind Play to Win on an overall basis, not just for soccer, but he has been the go-to man for Play to Win, to put things structured and get them running the correct way. So, certainly a good man to have with you, Dawn.
I think so.
Okay.
I think Paul and Carl, the one thing that Dawn didn't mention is that the basketball that we'll be doing will not be taking anything away from the Basketball Federation. We're doing things that they don't do to supplement their program.
So basically you're saying for most of the associations or federations that you're dealing with, you're doing stuff that they should be doing but can't be able to do it, so you are like an assistant type of thing or some alternate to keep the sport rolling.
Well,
I would like to
So clarify.
Nothing that they should be doing.
So clarify.
Okay, we Play to Win being a corporation, a separate entity, a private company, is somewhat lending a hand to the broader sporting arena and doing things that will further enhance the sports in the BVI.
Okay.
From the things that we will be doing, those federations then could glean the results of development of
Basically
players.
the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay, Paul, we coming to the end.
Well,
Can you wrap up?
I can.
Please.
I wrap up by saying I don't see how father and son can be a responsibility of the federation whatsoever. I think Father and Son is just something that Play to Win have throwing in. People have fun and they get them. It's like a mentor. You get fathers close to the sons and what have you. But it's a great supportive mechanism for the Basketball Federation. Incidentally, the Basketball Federation is supposed to be acting as a federation, not as an association. But that's another story.
Good. And wrap up, guys. Once again, you said it over and over again. Just one more time.
One more time, I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in this evening. We're inviting you all to the P2W Nation Cup this Sunday, 14th of April, starting at 9 o'clock. Opening ceremony, games kick off at 10. There will be an entrance fee of $5. Children under 10 free. There are transportation service for the persons coming from Virgin Gorda. There's a shuttle from the ferry dock to the field, and also from the field to Beef Island to take you back home. So there is no concern about transportation. Interested in having pictures, a momentum, there will be a photographer there to give you live and great coverage. It's a very exciting family fun day, so we're going to have food, drinks, entertainment. So come on out. You don't need to cook the day. Just come on out. Have a good day with us.
Mr.
Thank you.
Co-host?
I just want to thank Mr. Payne and Ms. Dawn Crabbe-Herbert for being here today, and of course Play to Win. I'll certainly be there on Sunday, and may the best team win, and I really look forward to seeing Garnet Fern on the team.
You mentioned the prize money?
Now, guys, I just want to thank those guys who was here earlier with us, who came in, the guys from St. Vincent, from Guyana, Ruben, and from Jamaica, Fitzroy. You also had Mr. Savage. I want to thank those guys for coming through, and Don and your crew. We want to thank you, Play to Win, for making this thing possible. I know we look forward to seeing exciting soccer this weekend. Sunday, guys, to be exact, like she said, game kicks off at 10 a.m. straight down to 8 p.m. So if you don't have anything to do, try to watch early this Friday and Saturday, and come out and watch the games on Sunday. All the nations, Guyana, we expect to see the Guyanese, St. Lucians, St. Vincent, Jamaicans, and Virgin Islanders. Okay, please come out and support this Nations Cup tournament. Once again, we'd like to thank you guys for tuning in with us this evening. And I'd like to say, Paul,
until next week, good sports on you.
There you go.
Sports Desk is sponsored by Lime, the better, faster 4G network.